Hey Crossroads, Pastor Matt and Pastor Mark here, and we have some exciting news by way of announcement for what's coming up in our Sunday morning gatherings. We are going to start up meeting in person again, Mark.
That is super exciting. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, and so we're actually going to be doing it kind of slowly and being careful about how we do that, but we're going to start with a drive-in church service this coming Sunday, May 17th. Now, Mark, what is a drive-in church service?
Well, what we want you to do is come together as a family in your cars, and we're going to park you in our parking lot, and on the south side, closest to Fulton County Health Center, we're going to have a stage set up so that you guys can worship with us in person. Staying in your car, of course, all right? We're gonna have a radio station kind of ready to go, an FM transmitter, and when you get here, we'll tell you what that is so that you can listen to it on the radio, or you can roll your windows down and hear a live performance through our speaker system. There's gonna be live worship, a full set.
Live band.
I'm excited about that for sure. There's just something about live worship that we all miss here. There's gonna be live preaching, and you're gonna have other people around you. And while they're not in close proximity in terms of like right next to each other, you'll be able to see lots of different people in their cars as they come through. We will be live streaming online still, so if you still aren't quite comfortable coming out, you will be able to look at our YouTube page and be able to see the service online.
So exciting. And one of the cool things that we're going to be doing as part of our Relinquish series is that we're going to be doing a seed offering on that morning as well. You might be wondering what that is. Many of you, if you've been around Crossroads for a while, remember several years ago when we did a seed offering as a way of investing in sowing kingdom seed. Just like you sow seeds in the spring and it's coming, it's kind of planting season. We're going to sow gospel generosity, which is really the point of this Relinquish series. So we're going to give each of you sunflower seeds that you and your family will have access to when you come into the parking lot, and either during the Sunday morning gathering or afterwards that day or throughout the week, we're going to plant those seeds in the ground right out by the south entrance of our parking lot. And the whole point of that is to demonstrate visually, and it's such a great illustration for your children, of sowing seeds and seeing God reap harvest. He's enriched us in every way so that we can be generous on every occasion. And so this seed offering this year, we want you to know with full transparency that this seed offering, all of it, and there's going to be financial donations and giving as part of this seed offering. It's a visual demonstration, but we also want to encourage you to practice rich generosity. And all of the proceeds of this seed offering will be going to our international partners. Many of you have heard stories of some of the most hard-hit places during this pandemic are Africa, India, even the Dominican Republic with Solid Rock and some of the churches that are in that area. And so all of the money that is donated to this seed offering is going to go directly to feeding those families that are struggling to make ends meet, that have really been hit hardest during this pandemic. So we want you to pray about that. We want you to do that kind of activity as a family, to participate in the seed offering, and then to consider how the Lord would stir you to generosity as you give.
Yeah, and as we come together, we still want to be practicing our social distancing protocols. We do that because of our love for one another, and I've already mentioned a couple, but number one, we want you to stay in your cars. That's our preferred method, but we also know that if you'd like to get out of your car, if you want to worship out loud and outside, we respect that and are considerate of that, but we ask that you stay in front of your vehicle and try to remain 6 feet away from the people next to you. And also, we're going to have bathrooms open, but they're really for emergency purposes only. And we're going to keep that very limited, only one person at a time. So please be respectful of that and consider using the restroom before you come.
And we're taking this week by week, church. We recognize that this is kind of a moving target. We're still trying to figure this out just like you, and we're trying to do things in the safest and most responsible ways. So we are planning to do another drive-in next week after this, May 24th on that Sunday. And so we'd invite you to continue to come back for that. And who knows, we're not sure yet what the 31st of May is going to be, but we're praying that the Lord will continue to bless and allow us to come back together. We are committed to come back together in a safe and responsible way. And we understand that there's strong opinions on both sides about how that can be.
Hey, Bill, what are you doing out of your car? We were told to be in our car.
Hey, Alfonso, everything is fine. Get out here and love me. Give me a hug. Come on, brother.
But the virus is out and it said everybody's gonna get the virus.
But I read a different Facebook post about that Facebook post about the other Facebook post that said everything is fine.
But my Facebook post was written by a doctor.
But I watched a YouTube clip by a different doctor. Everything is fine. Get out here and give me a hug. Come
I
on.
can't give you no hug. I want to stay safe. Bale, get in a car.
I guess he doesn't love me.
Why are you walking over there? Your car's that way. Your car's that way.
Okay. We show you that clip to just make a little levity of the fact that we all can be really angry and frustrated with each other right now. And so the challenge for all of us as the body of Christ is to extend grace. Grace, grace, grace. And say it again. Grace, grace, grace. Please. I was looking through Facebook the other day and I saw people, even from our body, that have different opinions and are posting their opinions in a social media environment. And I know that many of you are doing that in a respectful way, and praise Jesus for that. But we just know that there's strong opinions on both sides, and we want to give grace to all people, no matter which side you are at on this. We understand, and we want to give grace to both sides.
Yeah, it's a very confusing time, and there's lots of information out there on both sides, so it's very difficult to kind of navigate our way through it. So as we come together, let us shine the light of Christ. We don't want to be ruled by fear, but we want to be ruled by grace. So as we come out and enjoy the service tomorrow, let us remember that, as some people will be comfortable praising outside and others will feel more comfortable being in their car. We all want to praise Jesus together in the way that we feel best during this time.
All right, Crossroads, we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend, Sunday, May 17th.